Welcome to the course on Basic Electrical Engineering. In this video, I am going to explain super mesh concept which comes under mesh analysis. This circuit comes under super mesh concept. Whenever a current source is present between two meshes, then we have to apply super mesh concept. Okay, first of all, how many meshes this circuit is having? This circuit is having three meshes. The number of meshes in a given circuit, the number of meshes in a given circuit are 3. Okay, this is the first step. You have to identify the number of meshes in a given circuit. Next, what is the second step? We have to mention the current directions in clockwise direction in each mesh. Okay, this is the assumption only. So I have to assume the current direction in clockwise in each mesh. Okay, let this be the mesh 1 and the current flowing in this mesh 1 is I1. Let this be the mesh 2 and the current flowing in this mesh is I2. And this is the third mesh. The current flowing in this third mesh is, let me indicate, I3. So this is the second step. You have to assume clockwise current directions in each mesh. Next step is you have to indicate the polarities in a assumed current direction. So here you will get plus minus. So I2 is flowing in clockwise direction here. Here the polarity is plus minus. Here plus minus. Now in mesh 3 you will get here plus minus. So this is the third step. In a assumed direction of current, you have to indicate the polarities. Here putting plus and minus means current is flowing from high potential to low potential. Okay, that is the meaning of this plus and minus symbols. So now what is the final step? You have to write the mesh equations. So write mesh equations. So mesh equations. So we are having three meshes. So number of mesh equations we get are 3. So I am writing mesh equation in mesh 2. In mesh 2, I am writing mesh equation. Here what do you mean by the mesh analysis here? Mesh analysis is nothing but you are applying a KVL inside each mesh. Then applying Ohm's law at the same time. So mesh equation is nothing but application of KVL and Ohm's law at the same time. Okay, that is the meaning of mesh analysis. Okay, this point is the key point. Mesh analysis is nothing but KVL and Ohm's law. So in mesh 2, what is the current equation? What is the KVL equation? So here in this element, 1 ohm element, 1 into voltage is 1 into I2 minus I1. This is the common element. 1 ohm is the common element between I2, that is mesh 2, and mesh 1. So current is I2 minus I1. Next, plus 2 into I2. Next, plus 3 into I2 minus I3. I2 minus I3 equal to 0. This is the mesh equation in mesh 2. Now come to our special case, that is here current source is present between mesh 1 and mesh 3. So it is not possible to write mesh equation in mesh 1 and mesh 3. The reason is we don't know the voltage across 7 amp source. We don't know voltage across 7 amp source. That's why it is not possible to write mesh equation in mesh 1 and mesh 3. Okay, here I am writing this point. It is not possible to write mesh equations in mesh 1 and mesh 3. Okay, what is the reason? Reason is current source is common to both mesh 1 and mesh 3. Mesh 1 and mesh 3. So we don't know the voltage across the 7 amps current source. 7 amps current source. So it is not possible to write mesh equation in mesh 1 and mesh 3. So what you will do now? Apply super mesh concept. So what is the super mesh concept here? Form super mesh in mesh 1 and mesh 3. Form super mesh in mesh 1 and mesh 3 as follows. So now I am forming super mesh in mesh 1 and mesh 3. See here how it is formed. Okay, here carefully follow my direction. Okay, I am formed super mesh like this. Okay, this is the super mesh. Now write mesh equation for this super mesh. Here I'm indicating here. This is super mesh. Now write KVL equation in this super mesh along this path. Along this path write super mesh. So writing mesh equation in super mesh so here I am writing mesh equation. See the path of the current direction in super mesh. So it is -7. Now what is the voltage across this 1 ohm resistor? 1 into I2 minus I1 plus 1 into, so it is I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2. Move along this super mesh. Now see here, this is the path. Next element is 3 ohm resistor. So what is the voltage across 3 ohm resistor? 3 into I3 minus I2 plus 3 into I3 minus I2. Now we are at this 1 ohm resistor element. Here the voltage across 1 ohm resistor is 1 into I3. So plus 1 into I3 equal to 0. So there are no other elements in this super mesh path. So this is the mesh equation in super mesh. Okay, let me indicate the equations here. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. But we are having 3 unknown variables. We need to write the third equation. So where we will get this third equation? Here see, 7 amp is the resultant of what? I1 and I3. So I1 minus I3 is 7 amps. So here I1 minus I3 is equal to 7 amp. Why? Because this 7 amp is resultant of I1 and I3. I1 is flowing in downward, I3 is flowing in upward. So I1 minus I3 is equal to 7 amp, which comes in downward direction. So this is the third equation. So now I have got 3 equations. Now solving 1, 2 and 3. We get I1 is equal to 9 amps, I2 is equal to 2.5 amps and I3 is equal to I3 is equal to 2 amps. Okay, this is the super mesh concept. Okay, thank you.